Hi everyone! It's Friday morning and it's a little early Friday morning. It's 9 a.m. but I wanted to jump on early today because the rest of the day it's gonna be a mess here. My son decided that he wanted to rearrange his room, so we have been emptying his entire room. We're moving furniture around today. It's just gonna be a mess. So I knew that if I didn't get this done early, it probably wouldn't get done at all. Look at this cute little box we're gonna make. Isn't it sweet? This little, we're using the Hey Birthday Chick bundle, but we turned it into a little Easter box. Isn't that cute? And there's two little chocolates inside. They are let me open it up. They're the little Hershey's mini bunnies. So there's two of them that fit inside. These are the candies we're using. All right, now, before we get started, I do want to tell you guys a few things. I don't have any stacks of paper in front of me. There was just no time to get any of that ready, but I just want to let you guys know a few things. The retired sale is going on right now. The easiest way to see everything that's retiring is to head to my online store. There's a link in the video description. Head to my online store, click the last chance banner, and see everything that is retiring. So you can look at it there. You can see all the discounted prices, all of that in my online store. Now, there's a lot of specials that I am doing now. These specials are only through me. So today is my 18th Stampiversary with Stampin' Up. I have been a Stampin' Up demonstrator for 18 years today. So today only, all orders placed today only that are $50 or more will receive a free embellishment sent. I'll mail you a free embellishment. I have a few stashed away for prizes, and so they won't all be the same. Some will be, you know, like gold glimmer dots. Some might be the in color dots. Some might be the resin hearts. I just have a stack of accessories that I use for special gifts like this. So orders placed today, $50 more, you're gonna get a free embellishment. Now that offer is only for today only, to celebrate my Stampiversary. The other $50 or more this month, you're going to get to choose a free set of Stampin' Blends. So just email me your color choice. Those will be purchased and bought in April and shipped in April. And then the final thing is, with every $50 you purchase, you're going to get an entry into winning a mini cut and emboss machine. I am very, very close, this close, to my 200,000 in sales. And so every $50 you purchase, you're going to get an entry to win a mini cut and emboss machine. I'm giving one away. I'm going to draw a winner. And if you are not in the Albuquerque area, I will ship it to you. If you are in the Albuquerque area, I'll probably do a porch drop off. But I'm very close. So every $50 more, you will get an entry in that. The Stampin' Blends, you get one per order, and then the accessories, you get one per order. But with the mini machine, every $50 you spend. So if you spend $100, you're going to get 2 entries, and etc., etc. So keep that in mind. Remember, the embellishment special is only for today only. All right, let's get to making this cute little box. Okay, so to make this, and this box is so sweet, and you get 4 per sheet of cardstock because the measurements for this box are 5.5 by 4.25. So if you just cut your cardstock into quarters, you will get 4. Where's my Simply Scored? We're gonna start with our box. We're gonna score it all up. So pull this in. On the long side, we are going to score at 2, 2.5, 4.5, and 5. Now all the measurements are in the video description, and I will have a blog post going up. I'm hoping by 10 a.m. but remember, it's a chaotic day here. 1/2 inch on the short side. On the short side, we're scoring at 1/2 inch, and at 3, and at 3.5. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of trimming, and let me put my, hold on. Okay, I don't want that to fall, so I needed to make sure it was safely put away. So I'm burnishing on all of those score lines. The bone folder, if you do not have a bone folder and you make a lot of boxes, you really need a bone folder. It's really key to making those boxes nice and crisp, those corners. Okay, so we're going to hold it with the long side here, and the two on the there's 2 score lines on this side. So what we're going to do, this is our glue tab over here. So we're going to cut off this little square on the bottom. And then we're going to cut off these two up here. Okay. Now, we're going to work with the bottom here. So there's 2 score lines on this side, and there's one down here. This is your bottom. So on the squares, I'm going to notch in, and then on the rectangles, I'm going to just cut straight up. So straight up here, and then the squares we're notching in. So cut straight, and then just notch in. This is really, I mean, it just really helps your box go together. If your score lines are slightly off, or it just really helps it. When you debulk that score line, it helps tremendously. Okay, now this is going to fold like this. So this is actually going to be the flap that goes over to the back. It opens in the back. So this is the one we want to keep. So what I'm going to do is cut straight down these. And again, on these little ones, we're going to notch. But before we do that, we're going to cut this one off. And then we're just going to notch on these little tabs. Okay, so let's cut those out. I forgot to grab my detailed trio punch too to round the corners, so we'll see if we need it. We may just trim it. All right, we're going to cut this piece off completely. We don't need these two long pieces. I'm going to cut that one off completely. Cut this one off, and then we're just going to notch these. And that is all of our trimming. So this is what your little piece of cardstock should look like. We've trimmed up the top, cut some tabs. Now, if you had a corner rounder punch, you'd want to round these corners. I think, actually, let me grab it real quick. It's right here. Hold on. Okay. Here is my detailed trio punch. We're just going to round these corners. I'm just going to fold them in and round the corners. Okay. Just like that. There we go. Okay. This is now what you should have. Okay. So we're going to do some gluing. Now, if you saw my Facebook Live on Wednesday, or you're watching this on YouTube, you saw the basket video. We made these little cute baskets, and I talked about tear tape retiring. Well, it's not retiring, you guys. It is on the retired list, so when you look at it in the store, it may say retiring, but it's also in the new catalog. It's being reconfigured somehow. I haven't had time to figure out how it's being reconfigured, but it is being reconfigured. So it will be in the next catalog, just in maybe a different format. So if you love tear tape, don't worry, it's not leaving completely. That was my mistake. I failed to check the fine print on that retired list when I was going through it quickly on Wednesday. Okay, so tear and tape we put on the glue tab here. It's on the outside of that glue tab, and then on the inside of our piece right here on the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna pull this off, pull our tear tape backing off. A piece of daffodil-like cardstock from our basket, but that's okay. And this is just gonna fold all together, just like that. Okay, now these tabs are gonna go in, that's gonna go in. We'll pull off our tear tape backing on this, and just close that over just like that. And that is our little box. Isn't that cute? Now this one I did add a little finger notch, I used my 1/2 inch circle punch and added a finger notch. You don't really need it, but if you have a 1/2 inch circle punch, you can absolutely use it. Okay, let's get a couple little bunnies in there. Oh, look how perfectly that one matches. It's so cute. Okay, so you can fit 2 in there. I'm sure you can fit other things in here too, but those little bunnies fit perfectly. So 2 of those in there. Okay, now let's decorate the box. Let's work on our box decorations. We're going to start with our stamping. So I have a piece of, just a scrap piece of white here. We are using the, oh, let me find it. Using the Hey Birthday Chick bundle. This is in the mini catalog. The dies are not listed in the mini catalogs. Those are a special, but the dies are available. So check that online store for those dies. They are fantastic, and you can get in a bundle. Save 10%. All right, we're gonna stamp this little chickie. She is super cute. We're gonna stamp her on this white piece of paper. We're gonna die cut her after we color her. Super cute. Now for the happy, this is a stamp set that's retiring. I wasn't aware that it was retiring when I made this project, but it is retiring. This is a great word stamp set. This pretty much has everything that you need. It has outside gradings, inside gradings. I mean, it is fantastic. This is a great one. And there are coordinating dies that go with this. It's not in a bundle because it's been around a while, but there are dies that go with it. So I'm just going to use the Happy from that. And I'm just going to stamp that down here, and we're going to cut that out nice and straight. So just stamp it on the bottom. All right, let's color our, and that was in Just Jade. I don't know if I mentioned that. Let's color our little chick. Now, you guys are going to be like, she's lost her mind. We're going to color our chick with mint macaron and crumb cake. Bear with me, you guys. It works. I promise. Okay, I'm going to start with my mint macaron. I don't want that end. So I'm using my mint macaron dark, and I'm going to blend it into the light. But we are just kind of going, the dark mint macaron is just going to go on the very bottom of the little chick. We're not using a lot of mint macaron, but we're just using enough to add a little bit of color. And then it's going to kind of go up the side here. And then just a little bit on each little wing. Okay, a little bit on the tail too. Okay, so that is, I don't know if you can see it. So just a few swipes of mint macaron. This is the dark. And we're pretty much done with the mint macaron. We don't really want to come back to it a lot. I'm going to use circular motions and just kind of soften those lines of the dark mint macaron. Okay, so I'm just going to go around to all of those lines in a circular motion, just softening them a little. Okay, that is it. Okay, so if you missed the very beginning, today is my 18th Stampiversary, my 18th anniversary with Stampin' Up, and I have a huge promotion going today. Now I'm going to go in with my light crumb cake, and we're just going to keep blending that out. Now I'm going to leave the center of my chick pretty white, so I'm really just staying on the outside. So I'll go ahead and do that. So with my light crumb cake, I'm just going over all that mint and just kind of blending it all together. But today is my Stampiversary, so all orders placed today are going to get a free embellishment mailed to them. I have some just in stock, and I will mail them tomorrow. Those will be ready to go out tomorrow. Okay, now with our light, I'm all over the place, guys. Bear with me. So we did our mint macaron, we did our light crumb cake. Now we're going to go in with our color lifter. And I'm using the brush tip on this, and I am just going to soften all of those edges. I'm telling you guys, it works. It's a little odd, but it works. But all orders placed today, $50 or more, are going to receive a free embellishment from me. They'll be mailed tomorrow, so you should get them sometime next week. Get a free embellishment from me, and just as a big thank you for being with me for 18 years, for just making this so enjoyable for 18 years. I definitely would not have stuck with it if it wasn't enjoyable. And a lot of the 18 years, I wasn't running this as a business, especially when the kids were really little. There was just no way to run it as business. I was holding, like a class once a month, but it wasn't, I certainly wasn't working it the way I am now. So I'm grateful for you if you are a new customer, or if you've been with me for quite a long time. I'm grateful to all of you. So, but if you want that free embellishment, your order has to go in today only. Okay, I used my dark Mango Melody, and I just highlighted the feet a little bit and the beak. Now you guys, the Mango Melody blends are on the retired list. I don't know why. This is one of my favorite colors of Stampin' Blends, so I'm so disappointed about this. But they are on the retired list, and they're discounted to $8.10. So $8.10. You can get those. Now, when I checked the inventory this morning at 7:30, I checked, and they were available, but I can't guarantee that they will be available beyond that. So keep that in mind. Accessories are only available while supplies last. All right, so for his little comb and his waddle, is that what you call it? I think, anyway, I used the dark Magenta Madness for those. So there's our sweet little chickie. Isn't she cute? And that mint macaron and crumb cake totally work together. Isn't that cute? She's very adorable. I love her. All right, I'm gonna move all our blends out of the way. We're gonna do some die cutting. We do have one more thing to prep before we die cut. We're gonna die cut this Easter die. This is from the Word Wishes dies. There's tons of holidays in here. This is not retiring, I believe. So that is still gonna be around. All right, we are going to take a piece of Magenta Madness cardstock, and I'm going to put a piece of, oh, hello. I'm going to put a piece of our adhesive sheets on it. And so when we die cut this, it'll be like a sticker. So we won't have to deal with messy glue or figuring out how to glue it down. Okay? All right, let's grab our mini cut and emboss machine. Remember, every $50 you purchase until I hit my 200,000, you're gonna get an entry to win a mini cut and emboss machine. I will say that I'm pretty close though. I do anticipate hitting it, I think next week, if not right after next week. But so it's coming up. I'm super close. All right, we are going to die cut our, oh, let's die cut them together. That would be smart. Let's put these on. Put them both on. All right, we're gonna put our top plate on, and we're going to run it all through. I'm gonna go back and forth on that one just a little bit because it does have that adhesive sheet. I just wanna make sure it cuts through. All right, there we go. Now, while we have our little embossing machine out, I have a piece of Mint Macaroon. This is 1 3/4 by 2 1/4, and I have the greenery embossing folder, and I'm just gonna place it up in the corner, and we are just going to run that through real quick. So grab my embossing plate. There we go. All of these plates come with your machine, so you don't have to buy any special plates or anything. You get your machine, it is put together, it is ready to go. So you don't have to worry about any of that. Look at how cute our chicken is. She's so cute. All right, move this out of the way, and let's pull this off, and perfect. That's so cute. It just pulled right out of that die. Love it. Okay. Let's cut up our little happy greeting here. I'm just going to grab my little mini trimmer, and we're just going to trim that down. All right, we have all of our pieces. All we need to do now is assemble. And we're going to get our piece out of our embossing folder here. Look at how gorgeous that is. So stunning. All right, so we're going to adhere this. I have a piece of Just Jade that's just 1/8 bigger. So this is 1 7/8 by 2 3/8. And I'm just going to use Stampin' Steel to adhere that down. And this will go right onto our box. So just a small border around the entire thing. This will go onto our box, but we want to add some ribbon to it first. I want to sandwich it in with some ribbon. So, some glue. We're going to use the Just Jade ribbon. For this box, I use the Flowers for Every Season ribbon pack. This is the Just Jade gingham. This one I am using just the plain Just Jade pattern. This one is retiring, and it is on sale for $3.60. So if you love this, get it, because it is a great deal. Now, again, I will say it was in stock at 7:30 this morning, but things are selling out, so make sure that you grab it if you want it. So I'm just going to wrap it around my box, and I'm going to sandwich this in there with my ribbon. So that will keep the ribbon from sliding all the way through. It's nice and sandwiched in there now, and then we can just tie a bow. So let me grab my ribbon scissors. We'll just trim this off. We're going to make a nice big bow. This ribbon is so nice. I've loved this ribbon. So I am sad to see it go. Just Jade is not one of the colors that's leaving, so I was a little sad to see it go, but that's okay. There's fun stuff coming, guys. Let's look at that. Isn't that cute? Super cute. Oh man, I twisted it in the back. That's okay. We'll just kind of maneuver it. There we go. It looks like a cute little package, right? So cute. All right, let's stick our little, with my scissors, we're going to stick our little die cut piece on, and I'm going to attempt to peel it off of the backing. This is like the hardest part though. When you get, okay, bear with me guys. I'll get it. Hang on, here we go. So then you just peel it off, and it is like a little sticker. And if you have any pieces, like the top of that S did not come out the middle, so I'm just going to grab a little piece of cardstock, press that down, and it'll, oh, I was way off camera, so I just pressed it onto the paper, and it just attached itself to that, and then you don't have to worry about picking any of those little pieces out. This is just going to go right across the bottom, just like that. Isn't that cute? All right, I'm going to grab dimensionals. I'm going to put, I'm just going to cut a little border piece here for the greeting. Just put a little one right there, and that will go. Man, what is wrong with the adhesive? Is against me today, guys. Oh my goodness, come on. There we go. The happy will just go right above Easter, just like that. And then we're gonna pop her up on dimensionals too, because why not? This is a cute little box. It needs some dimension. All right. So, final little touch. Just gonna stick this onto our box here, and we are done. Isn't that sweet? Super cute. So you can make a ton of these. They only take a quarter piece of cardstock to make, so you could definitely make a ton of these in no time. Hand them out to everybody you know for Easter. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Now remember, if you need to place an online order today, if you need any supplies, if you want to shop the retired list, use the host code. When you use the host code and your order is over $50 more, you will receive, today only, you'll receive that free embellishment that's going to be mailed to you. You're going to receive a free set of Stampin' blends. You'll just email me the color you want. Those will ship in April. And you're going to get entry into winning that mini cut and emboss machine. So huge things going on today. So make sure you shop my online store, use the host code, and of course I appreciate all of you. Thank you guys so much. Again, this has been an amazing 18 years, and I am so glad that I get to do it with you guys. So I will be back live next week on Wednesday, regular time, regular place, and I will see you guys then. Thanks guys, bye.